Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely face to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we're going to be taking a little look at this, which is very, very interesting because supposedly there is now a complaint going around the NBC newsroom, basically saying how they're upset that NBC has hired Camille Vasquez. We're not going to be seeing this in any other major outlet either, which is very interesting to see. So, as you can see by here, just to show you that we can't find it, I put Camille's name into Google. We're going to hit enter. As you can see, 42,500 results in 0.31 seconds. And on the first couple of pages, Hollywood Reporter, Camille Vasquez landed a TV gig. The Cut, get a lot more. GOTV, don't like them, but they're exactly the same. Get a new job. Variety, get a new job. Yahoo News, gets a new job. And the New Zealand Herald, Camille Vasquez lands high-profile role. Deadline, Johnny Depp's attorney, joins NBC News. The Hill, Fox News, News.com or Australia, The Independent, The Daily Mail, 7 News. And as you can see, then it goes into ones regarding that Camille Vasquez and Rey Mysterio, the wrestlers and all this kind of stuff. Then it goes down to the advertiser, lands a high-profile gig. You got all of these going on, and, as you can see, her name is still in it, but Johnny Depp's attorney joins NBC News, joins NBC. Same in this one here, attorney Vasquez joins NBC, joins NBC. As you can see, it's all about this, which is absolutely amazing. Which begs the question, where did this come from? So, this is a website called Semaphore, and this Max Tanny guy. So, NBC News journalists complain after the network hires Johnny Depp's lawyer. And it says there, journalists. But by the looks of things, it's only one journalist. And I got my money on Cat 10 Badge as the one who filed this complaint, because she is now slipping into obscurity and into the darkness because no one cares about her. No one is... Literally, she's getting done for a lot of things, which it'd be interesting to see how that pans out. So, the scoop. NBC News is facing complaints from his own journalists for hiring the face of Johnny Depp's legal team. Camille Vasquez, a 38-year-old partner of Brown Rudnick in LA, became a social media sensation last year as Johnny Depp fans cheered on the ultimately successful case that tarnished Depp's reputation and harmed his career with claims of DA. On Monday, Vasquez made her first appearance on the Today Show as a legal analyst for NBC News. After Vasquez appeared on the Today Show, a journalist filed a written complaint to management, raising concerns about the decision to hire her as an analyst, which was widely circulated inside the newsroom, 2 NBC News employees said. Some journalists said they felt that the hiring discounted NBC's own reporting. During the trial, fans took particular issue with NBC News reporter Cat 10 Badge circulating an online petition to get her fired over her critical reporting and analysis of the case. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this guy here is saying, and obviously Cat 10 Badge is the one who's told this person what to say, fans took issue with the way she was doing it, and during the trial they tried getting her fired. Well, this online petition was created in August. Yeah, August. 3 months after the trial. So, yeah, it's not because of the way she was doing things with there. It's because she doxed quite a few people on Twitter where you cannot find their names, and they never went by names that people knew. Yeah, that's what Cat 10 Badge did. And it's interesting to see that this guy would actively put this here when people are actually signing it. 19 minutes ago, Ben Mays just signed it and all this kind of thing. It's absolutely hysterical. And when you go back into this, Max is giving his own view. The contact lists of television bookers are filled with people like Camille Vasquez, who is a very traditional TV news figure. She's young, telegenic subject matter expert who cultivated a huge social media following and has plenty of experience discussing legal issues in front of cameras. What's more, a search of her name on TikTok produces videos with a combined 2.9 billion views. That's exactly why she was hired by NBC. That's why. Because people listen to her. People like Camille. And as he said as well, she's very telegenic, which means that she looks pretty on camera as well. People are going to listen to her. They're going to be flicking through the TV. If they see Camille on, they'll stop and they'll watch her segment. That's why they've done it. Because, as you can see by there, 2.9 billion views. That's why. It's interesting. NBC News is composed of competing fiefdoms, and its cable network and digital operations lean further to the left than its broadcast arm, and many staffers I spoke to remain sympathetic to Heard's view of the case. Now, I spoke about this yesterday. When someone says, I'm speaking my truth, you are just saying, you're just telling a story from your perspective. That's exactly what it is. And with this guy saying that they remain sympathetic to her view, is that they just believe her side of the story, which again is from her perspective. And again, she couldn't back up any of the claims which she brought forward. But Johnny Depp had all the actual evidence to showcase. That's how he won the case. But NBC News produced a documentary earlier this year, ultimately concluded that the success of Johnny Depp's legal team was a setback for survivors of this. To me, this just goes to show that NBC, and which a lot of people in this entire world, if it's a man who is the victim, people laugh and joke about it. And they do go, you can't be a victim because you're a man. Recently, actually, I'll show you right now, actually, be a little bit interesting to find it. So, what happened is that a woman, she did some horrible things to her partner. She was found guilty of it. And, well, obviously, she was fine and she didn't go to prison because this is what happened. Oxford student too bright for prison is spared jail for doing that to her boyfriend. Yeah, this is what it is. Society not only allows and excuses this against men, but they also do everything to perpetrate it. That there is disgusting, But again, if this was the other way around, the boyfriend would be in jail for attempted that, to her deleting her life. That's what he would be in jail for. But she's too bright to go to jail. No, sorry. She did that. She should go to jail. She should be held accountable for it. But again, you don't see these things because, again, people like NBC, these are the ones, oh, you can't do that to her. You can't do that. This is how it goes, and it's sad to see. As you can see by there as well, they're going on, the NBC News also weathered criticism for investigating but never broadcasting allegations of this against the producer, him. Why wasn't that shown? I'll tell you why. Because people who was actually working for that man had links to the White House. And someone from the White House who worked at the White House was going to start a job at the NBC News. That's how that happened. But anyway, as you can see, for her to end up in this branding as an NBC News analyst, it puts her in league with the journalists of this network, and that's unfortunate. One NBC News staffer said, well, this one NBC News staffer, she's not a news analyst. She's a legal analyst. This is what it is. She's there now. Camille Vasquez's job is basically how Andrea, Nick Recader, and all these other people on YouTube who we've had on our channels who are discussing the legal expertise of it. That's what Camille is. She is not going to be a news analyst. She's a legal analyst. She's going to come on and say, well, this is going to happen, or this could or that could, and they're just going to talk about that one little segment. They're not taking over the entire morning news show. This guy here, in my eyes, he was sent this by her, by Kat, and it's interesting because, you know what, let's have a little look-see about this dude, shall we? Can we actually find out? Come on! We should be able to, surely. Careers, follower. Or is that just going to go to... Oh. Come on. Let's look at the bout, shall we? Here we go. Here we go. So where is he? Where is he? Come on. Come on, where are you? Come on, buddy. I know you're there. I know you're there. Is he at the bottom? No, he's not. Where is he? Ooh, he's not even on here. That's very, very interesting to see. But that's what we got, ladies and gents. Like I say, you know, in my eyes, this is literally just Kat Tenberg. She's getting desperate. She's put it out there for a little news website. Oh, no one else is covering this. I'll give you the exclusive. We're all up in arms over this. How dare they hire her? Yeah. Kat Tenberg's getting desperate. She really needs now just to go and bury her head in the sand and just try and get on with her life without committing illegal activities, without doxing people, without playing the victim and screaming and shouting at the top of her voice. And basically, she should just fuck off. Yeah, that's the best thing. If you are new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I will see each and every one of you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.